Hello viewers, welcome to the course e-assessment. In this video, we are having an interesting session. It is an interview with the students of B.Ed and M.Ed. They are going to share their view about e-assessment, advantages and disadvantages. Let us go to the session. Here with us, we have Ms. Divya and Ms. Shiva Shankari from B.Ed and Ms. Rekha from M.Ed. Welcome to the show. As a student of this present generation, that is 21st century, you are very familiar with electronic gadgets such as mobile phone, television and computers and so many other gadgets. What is your idea about e-assessment?
It is good. We feel that exams are presented in our media. Gadgets such as mobiles, computers are our world. We spend most of the time in it for useful and productive purpose. In fact, it is a part of infotainment for this era. We do our exams in a very comfortable manner.
So when you attend tests in computer or in mobile phone, quizzes, in tab, you feel that you are working in your world, is it?
Yes, ma'am.
Great. Thank you, Divya. So, as a students, are you already using e-assessment in any part of your program?
Yes, we have computer-based exams which we attend by the end of third semester, and it consists of only multiple choice questions, and we are allotted with 1 hour time. Actually, it is cool.
And our teachers assigns us assignments which we are supposed to do and submit it through email. We do few assignments in Google Docs where we share comments with our peer friends and exchange our ideas.
And our English teacher conducts quizzes on WhatsApp. We have an app called Kahoot where we fix a particular topic and a particular time. So there all our classmates used to discuss, and we used to be in online where a teacher projects a question. All of us will get a serial number. When we enter the serial number, the questions will run in our desktops or mobile phones, and then we answer to the questions. So even the pictures and topics, paragraphs related to a particular thing will be discussed in that WhatsApp groups.
So you are submitting your assignments through email, it is e-submissions, and you are having quizzes through WhatsApp groups. So all your students or classmates are participating in it, and you are having rapid quizzes through Kahoot, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you enjoying it?
Of course, we do enjoy, ma'am.
So you are already having e-assessment in your classrooms.
Yes, ma'am.
So it's cool, right?
Yes, it is.
So what is the ratio or proportion of e-assessment in the whole assessment? Are you having 100% e-assessment system, or you are having only 50% or 40%?
We have 100% e-assessment.
So you are having both e-assessment and paper-based assessment in your classroom practices. So what is the difference between e-assessment and paper-based assessment?
Okay, I feel the handwriting is the very first differences, because few may have very poor handwriting and few will be very good at handwriting. So in this case, handwriting will not lead for lesser marks. So handwriting is the first difference, I would say.
In paper-based exam, we are supposed to write for continuously 3 hours. So I may get some wrist pain and I may lose my motor stability of my hand. But in e-assessment, I don't get much strain.
I think that in paper-based assessment, I am limited to express my idea, but not in e-assessment.
Well, I do support this point, because in e-assessment we can use pictures, audios, videos, 3D animations, etc. to express our ideas, and it is very easy and cool to use that.
In paper-based assessment, there is a less chance to get immediate feedback. But in e-assessment, we get the feedback immediately.
So, as per your perception, what are the advantages of e-assessment?
So we get instant and individual feedback so that we can easily get the accurate picture of our progress. And it is a self-directed learning process. Usually it is a digital literacy. We gain more digital literacy through e-assessment. And in fact, e-assessment is interactive, customizable, trustworthy and secure enough for everyone to score their key. And the learning resources will be on their own pace and they can do it anywhere, anytime.
So, you are having a ICT integrated curriculum, and as through e-assessment, you are practicing it even in the assessment.
Yes.
Is it so? Good. So, in any case, if there may be so many advantages, but there may be some disadvantages. What are the disadvantages in e-assessment?
As we all know that it is bit expensive and it is not completely dependable, maybe because of the technical issues. And I think that if you have to use e-assessment, it is that he should be computer friendly. And then there is lack of reasoning explanation for the wrong answer.
So, do you think that we can saturate this by giving some training to the students and training to the teachers?
Of course, ma'am.
So, do you think that learners of this generation need e-assessment? If yes, what is the ratio you suggest for them to practice in the present examination system?
Yes, definitely we need this kind of assessment because to develop our knowledge in technology as well as subjects.
I would like to give 90% for this e-assessment. And why I am not giving 100% means the person who are attending e-assessment, they must be aware of technology. If they are not aware, definitely there may be a chance to lose some marks in their assessment.
So, you all agree that present generation students or learners need e-assessment, and it may not be like we need not to apply it 100%, but we have to practice in one way or other. Maybe in the planning stage or in the execution stage or in the evaluation stage, we have to follow e-assessment so that they will incorporate what they learn in ICT based curriculum. They are studying and experimenting with so many ICT gadgets, and they can't express all the ideas in paper and pen, right? So they are experimenting with so many e-gadgets, but how could they limit by expressing all the experience they enjoyed through gadgets in paper and pen, right? So it will give a great platform for them to express their ideas in the same media where they learn, right? Thank you so much. It is a really wonderful discussion with you. Thank you, viewers. I hope you enjoyed the discussion.